Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ancestor Oracle. Happy Easter, or good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever this video finds you. I just wanted to do a quick video today to connect with everybody for Easter. I've already felt like the energy of Easter, of this resurrection day for the love of, it's a Christian holiday. So for the love of our Christ. I'm not necessarily, like I've said before, Christian. I kind of take bits and pieces of all of it and relate it to one, but I do believe that at the core there is a Christ consciousness. And in the beginning, like it says, there was the Word, and that Word, which also can translate into logos. I know I'm not going to get into a teaching session here, but if you want to look into what any of that means, please do so. You can Google it. But the phrase, like, it says at first there was the Word, there was the logos, and the logos was with God. So God is and was and always will be the creator of all. And the logos, the consciousness, the Christ was with God. That was in the beginning. So I don't know why I felt like I needed to say that, but that is like when I connect, when I help people with their readings, that is who I tap into. That is who I use for my protection for source. Along with, let me rephrase that. It's not my protection for source. That is my connection to source. The protection I use for source would be like the energy of like the archangels. So I use Archangel Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel, and they all signify different energies for me, and we all have these energies within. So once I connect with spirit, I like to get these energies balanced within myself as well. So Archangel Michael is like the protection, my armor. Archangel Raphael, I don't know if you can hear all that rumbling outside. I don't know what that is, but it's kind of, for me, it's a sign that I'm on point again. So Archangel Michael is like the protector, the armor archangel for me, like that energy that rushes in. And it's like, yeah, it's not a person. Like, don't think of it as, or him, or that energy as a person. It's a force. May the force be with you. It really is a force. The Archangel Gabriel energy is that energy that allows me to communicate and helps me speak and get across the messages that Archangel Uriel is bringing through. And Archangel Uriel, and I felt like I'm supposed to spell that out. Somebody needs a spelling of it. Uriel. Archangel Uriel is the angel that helps me understand like what I'm feeling spirit come through. That's the angel that kind of helps me facilitate what I'm feeling. So, and Archangel Raphael is the archangel of healing, and that's the angel that helps me facilitate what I'm the healing messages that I get from the creator, one, source, God, whoever. It comes from him, her, and filters down on through them to me. So all I felt like I really needed to what's that word? I can't even get it out. But I felt like I needed to say that either way. I'm gonna pull a card from my Love and Light deck, and the song that I'm going to play while I'm shuffling these cards is This Joy by Yolanda Adams. And this song has been, this song has been on I love this song. When I got my first karaoke machine back in 1994. Yeah, 1994. When I first got my karaoke machine, I didn't have a lot of songs that had the like a lot of cassette singles that had the instrumentals on them. And my mom had this Joy, and it was back then. It wasn't called like an instrument; it was an accompany tape. So my mom had Yolanda Adams. My mom was a singer. My mom had Yolanda Adams, This Joy, and on the other side it was an instrumental. And I used to love that song when she would just like bump into the car. I loved it. It always made me feel really good. So when I got my karaoke machine, I was like, "Damn, I need something to karaoke to." And at that time, all I had was that Yolanda Adams tape and a Natalie Cole Inseparable. All I had was what my mom had, which was Yolanda Adams, Natalie Cole. Well, Yolanda Adams and Natalie Cole's Inseparable. So I'm going to play the song, This Joy. And I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm rambling. It's just like the energy is really... It's really interesting right now. I can't like pinpoint like a word for it, but it feels good. It feels calm. And like what Spirit wants me to really get across for everybody is that like the joy that's in your heart, the true essence of joy does not come from worldly things. So that is the message. I'm going to play this song and shuffle these cards. Hope it's not too loud because it's kind of late. It is kind of loud. I've been crying hopeless for you, cause I had no peace, and joy lifts me up and takes me through. It's so real, I'm telling you. So many trials I've endured, God has given me the cure. I have a joy. I can hear my mom singing this song right now. All right, Spirit, what we got? This joy that no world didn't give it to me. This world can't take it away. No world didn't give it to me, no. All right, what we got? Goes all around to me and love. Here's our card. Commit to a spirit of excellence. Whatever you do, do well. Ecclesiastes 9:10 is what that says. I'm going to get my Bible and read the full verse, and I'm going to pull one more card, but it's like whatever you do, like, and this is like the main message for this like year is like really do you and do it like to your best ability. Follow the path that is right for you. Then it says God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. So like oh, this is amazing. Let me get one more card. And then, like, we got a major message here. God will lead the way. They were convinced by the power of miraculous signs and wonders and by the power of God's Spirit. Romans 15:19. I hope this song is like, I love this song. All right, y'all. I'm going to read the definition in the book for this card. This, whatever you do, do it well. So, and I'm going to do, you know what? This is going to be the message for the next year. For this Easter to next Easter, to Easter 2021. Whatever you do, do it well. Commit to a spirit of excellence. So if you're at a point now where you're at home and you got to do some work from home, own that shit. Like, make that the best experience of what you creatively have to offer that you can give. Nobody can do you like you. You are designers, like, original. Like, the designer, it's always more for the original, always costs more than the copy, you know? So don't copy off what anybody else has going on. You commit to that spirit of excellence that is within you, that is always within you, and hold on to it. Don't give it away. Somebody needed to hear that. Yeah, hold on to it. Don't give it away. I know where my joy comes from. Okay, so I'm going to read this. It says, commit to a spirit of excellence. In a society that promotes instant gratification, many people hold back from giving their all in their endeavors. They may want the best things in life, but they aren't quite willing to give their best. Take the easy way out or just do the minimum to get by. This usually doesn't get them very far. On the contrary, if you make a commitment to giving 100% to whatever you're doing, you'll receive earthly rewards, including the satisfaction of knowing you've done your best. It's not about perfection, but rather about caring about the quality of your work. It's about glorifying God, whether at work, in your relationships, during prayerful time with God, or even washing the dishes. Give with your all an attitude of gratitude. Resist the temptation to be mediocre or to procrastinate. With God's will front and center, stay mindful and commit to giving your best in all areas of your life, as if God were right there with you. After all, they are. Whatever you do, do it well. And like the song that keeps like coming into my head is the BT Express, Do It Till You're Satisfied. Do it. Do it till you're satisfied. Yeah, BT Express like keeps popping in my head. So whatever you do, do it and do it till you're satisfied. I'm going to read the actual Bible verses after I read the definitions of this card. The middle card that says that I was guided to pull that says follow the path that's right for you. And the Bible verse that card gives, hold it a little close, hopefully you can see it. The Bible verse that card gives, it says, God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. So it's not that God doesn't bless everybody, because I don't feel like you need to do anything but appreciate who you are like in your completeness, not who you are with a mask on or who you are as the world told you to be, but who you are as God put you in this world to be. I really think that's all God wants. And that's tested. I mean, humans get that tested every single day. So it's like, God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. So those of us that can put up with the testing, put up with the temptation. And the song I got for that is Billie Holiday's God Blesses a Child That's Got His Own. Like, and them that's not shall have, them that's got shall lose. But the Bible says, and it still is news. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. That's got his own. Okay. That came out of nowhere. Billie Holiday. Thank you. Definitely appreciate that. Yeah. God bless the child that's got his own. It's like it's got his own shit. It's not copying off of anybody else and doing what's right for them. Everyone's got their own lane. And we all get to the same place eventually. Some of us takes a little bit longer. Earthly and spiritually, but we get there. So you follow that path that's right for you. God will lead the way. Listen to that inner voice that you hear within. I'm going to read the Bible verse on that in a second, but really listen to that, and that inner voice that you hear within, those inner nudgings that tell you, I mean, something as simple as, hey, don't turn down that street today. Don't shop at that store. You know what? You should buy this. This would be good for you. I mean, those little inklings that you get like within, that's God. It's simple. People put too much on it. Like, it is that simple. That is God. And God will lead the way, always. So the Bible verse on this, it says, they were convinced by the power of miraculous signs and wonders by the power of God's Spirit. Romans 15:19. I don't really, have anything to say about that. I've already said what I needed to say on that. Follow your intuition. Follow those gut instincts. Those, if you get butterflies in your stomach, there's good and bad butterflies. If you feel something's not right, it's not. Don't do it. If it doesn't seem logical to anybody else, why you wouldn't do it, but it seems ethically and logically ethically and spiritually logical to you, go with it. I'm going to read the Bible verse to Ecclesiastes 9:10. Let me get my Bible. Might take me a second to get to these books because I'm a little rusty. Ecclesiastes. I used to know all these books by heart. When I was a kid, we used to go to I guess it's kind of something like called a church group, and it was called Awana, and we learned all these Bible scriptures and all the books of the Bible in order, and I had them memorized for years. So we're at Ecclesiastes 9:10. The card says, I'm gonna hold it up. It's a really pretty card too. Whatever you do, do well. Ecclesiastes 9:10. The Bible verse reads, whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. So basically what I'm getting from that Bible verse, it's so crazy that I'm giving psychic messages or intuitive messages from Bible verses, but this is where we at and this is what I got. So what I got from reading that verse is like, you know what? You can't take, like my mama used to say, you can't take none of this with you. Do it and do it well while you're here, while you have that breath of life in you. That's why you're here. That's that card. I love how spirit works. I really do. This card, God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. And like an old slave, I broke out in song on that one, but I was really feeling it. And that's James 1:12. Matthew, Mark, Luke, James. It's crazy as I start getting into Matthew, Mark, Luke, James. As I start getting into my Bible more, I start remembering. Actually, it's Luke, John, not Luke, James. I keep saying that. That is so wrong. And I bet people listen to this and be like, that is not even... Yeah, I'm starting to remember. So, simmer down. Let's just... Alright. We are almost there. James is a really small book. It's only a couple pages in here, so... Sorry, y'all. This really shouldn't take this long. It really, really shouldn't be taking this long. Interesting, the book of James in my old Bible that I got like when I was 9 or something. No, 12. I was 12. I don't know if you can see that. I got it for Christmas. My mom would always buy us Bibles because that's just like what she did. But anyway, I got this Bible when I was 12. And the book of James for this middle card, the God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation, starts on page 711. Yeah, we're almost there. That took a lot longer than it really needed to. Apologies. All right, James 1, 2. 112, actually. 112. Interesting. 112 is also a R&B group. The song Cupid comes to mind with that because I love 112. But verse 112 in the book of James says, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him." So basically what it's saying is like those that love God, and to love God is to love yourself, and not to like conceitedly love yourself, but to genuinely love yourself. That's like the most honor you can give to God, and you should do that, and we should all do that while we're here. So that's that card. This last one, I'm going to wrap this up. It says they were convinced by the power of miraculous signs and wonders and by the power of God's Spirit. Romans 15:19. Romans, instead of making you guys wait forever, I'm just going to go to the actual page instead of trying to just look it up because I was just taking forever. 661. Book of Romans in this Bible starts on page 661, and we're at Romans 15:19, and Romans 15:19 says, "Through mighty signs and wonders by the power of the Spirit of God, so that from Jerusalem and round about unto Illyricum I have fully preached the gospel of Christ. I do not know what this Illyricum. I've never seen that word, honestly, and this is like, there's no translation of this Bible, but the word Illyricum, if somebody could explain that to me, that'd be really cool. It's spelled ILLYRICUM. And the word that, like, the middle word that stands out is lyric for me. I'm going to read that again. Through the mighty signs and wonders by the power of Spirit God, so that from the Jerusalem and round about the Illyricum I have fully preached the gospel of Christ. Illyricum. So Illyricum is like through lyrics, through words. Speak love into everything that you do. Don't give in to this fear-based COVID-19 stuff. Fear is a very, very, very low vibration. And that's the vibration that that's the vibration that the energy that's been running this country and this world for a long time wants us to be under. And we've got to be bigger than that, and we got to be stronger than that, and to know that to have love prevail, we can't let them win. So get out of the fear. I don't know where you are globally, and I sincerely feel for you if you've lost someone due to this COVID-19 situation. And I call it a situation because there's so many factors that go into it. But I mean, at the end of the day, we we really are the majority. I live in Washington State, and it's supposed to be so bad around here. It's not. I've gone out. I have not quarantined myself. I bet people listen like, oh my God, you didn't know. I didn't. I have not quarantined myself. I've not put on one mask. I've not wore one pair of gloves. Am I worried about getting sick? Not at all. I am not worried about it. I got a faith that I know why this is happening. I understand why this is happening. And I'm just, I'm letting God work and do it. I mean, do what it do. I'm letting it do what it do. I ain't worried about it at all. And the more worry and energy you put into the media, turn the damn TV off, man. Like, for real. The more energy you put into that is the more it feeds it. It feeds it more. It's like the more they say it gets better. Oh, no. It's not better. It's worse. It's worse. It really is worse. No, it's not. It isn't. Energetically, it's not what they're telling you on any kind of fucking media. Excuse my language, but it's like it gets to a point where it gets really irritating for me because like there's so many liars and there's so much deceit going on, and people are really spooked out here. And in some situations, yeah, you should be, but also realize that people are getting branded and coded with this COVID-19 that really don't even have COVID-19. It's the freaking like flu or or like bronchitis. I ain't lying. I mean, excuse my language. Okay, I'm not gonna get into it, but if you want to talk to me personally about it, hit me up. I would love to speak to anybody about like what I'm energetically feeling and spiritually feeling about like what's going on. This is a spiritual battle between good and evil, and evil is like pulling at their last straws. They're throwing a pity party because they're losing and they've lost. Is what it is. Period. Point blank. So, with all that being said, sorry, I just went off on a tangent, but with all that being said, I hope everybody had an amazing Easter. I hope you went and did the opposite of what media and everybody else is telling you to do. And I hope you went and spent some time with your dang family. If you can go to the store, if you can go grocery shopping and be that close to somebody with a freaking mask on, then you can sit at your grandma's house, at your auntie's house, at your brother's house, at your sister's house, wherever, and get together like family. I mean, I really believe we should be doing that. There's a reason they don't want us together. I mean, really think, people, think. Why? Like, why wouldn't they want you all together at this time? Prayer heals. Love heals. And evil knows that. And the more they can keep loved ones separated, the better for them. So, we gotta fight this, y'all. We don't have to do this. We don't. We really don't. With all that being said, love and light, love, peace and light to everybody. Happy Easter 2020. Have a great year. And let God lead the way. We got this. We're fine. Anybody that's watched this video or that is going to share this video, you're good. Fear not. Love you. Bye.